Only one run. It was enough thanks to Bailey Landry.
Well, Bailey Landry is just such a leader on this team. She's so much fun to watch, so many tools. She has the ability to hit the ball both ways, and she's done a great job of taking pitches on the outside corner through the 5-6 hole. Look the way her eyes to contact. She barrels up the ball. If you throw her inside, she'll turn on it and drive it into right field. But last night, she stood in, she didn't slap in an RBI situation, and came up with a really big RBI. Head down, everything locked in, and that's the reason why Bailey Landry is not only the best hitter on the LSU team, but one of the best in the SEC.
Hitting over 500 on the season. 4 hits in the series, 3 last night. The rest of the team...
Great presence in the box. Really good body awareness. Knows how to control herself as she moves through the box, and I think that's what's most impressive, Mark, is just her ability to see the ball, barrel it up while she's on the move.
I am impressed by the fact that she's leading so many offensive categories in the SEC this deep into the season.
Yeah, that 500 batting average. I mean, when you're a pitcher and you're facing someone like Bailey Landry, you know that you cannot make a mistake, and your defense is going to have to be on their toes as well. I mean, if she needed to have a good warm-up, make sure she was loose, that she didn't have any tightness from that.
Belted to left and deep. Callaway back. It's off the top of the fence. Quickly, Landry headed for third, and there is her SEC leading 6th triple of the season.
Well, and Mark, the other point of the 158 pitches that she threw is that's 158 pitches that LSU got to see off of Osorio. So this is a rise ball that just does not climb up enough. It lays over the middle part of the zone, and Landry just punches it opposite way off the top of the fence. Look at her speed. Look at the way she immediately knows, and she is head down going into second. Now the play's in front of her. She knows head down, she's going to third. She's still checking. She's going to make sure that Callaway in left field has that ball cleanly, otherwise she's going home.
I knew Bailey Landry was fast. I didn't know she was that fast. I mean, that was a quick trip from home plate to third base.
Yeah, she has got great stride. When she is full-blown out, her stride lengths are just incredible, and her turnover rate, just a lot of fun to watch.
Well, it gives Savannah Jaquish a
photo you may remember with a firefighter holding her, and Landry's mom was about 5 months pregnant with her at the time, and they didn't have a name for her yet. But when she saw this photo, she was so touched that she wanted to name her own daughter Bailey. And Bailey Landry has been to the memorial. She wrote in the guest book to the baby Bailey, "My name is Bailey, and I was named after you."
Beth Torina speaks so highly of Bailey Landry's character. She shows Buck here, picked up at third, and she is aboard to start off this LSU bottom of the third inning.
And Bailey Landry can really do it all. She can swing away and hit a home run. She can power slap, soft slap, and even lay down a beautiful drag down the third baseline. Melissa DiCarlo, third baseman for Georgia, is even so quick on bunts, but that was just perfectly placed for a single for Landry.
Here's Bell. She'll take a strike. Beth Torina says every coach should have a Bailey Landry type player. One of Torina's favorite offensive players because she can do everything, as you just saw. And Beth says, I don't think anybody loves LSU more than Bailey Landry does.
70 miles an hour exit speed, it would have been over the fence.
She has been a tough out in this series. Osorio on LSU, and she stays that way with her 6th hit. She's going to try for 2, and with the hustle, she's in there.
Well, and that is why Bailey Landry is so much fun to watch. At one point in her career, I thought she was the most underrated athlete on the field. It is just coming out now as a senior. Look at the way she drives this ball through the 5-6 hole, and from the start, you know she's going for 2. Great body awareness, pumps it through, and then look at the way that she's going to read this. Right out of the box, she's reading it. She's going for 2, no hesitation. Alabama a little slow getting to that ball in the outfield, and she takes advantage.
Well, Mary Cranick stayed in.
2 strikes on Landry. Bianca Bell is on deck. This is chopped to the shortstop. Safe at first base. Bailey Landry scooting down the line. Beat the throw from Kayla Glody. Brody did everything she could. She played it brilliantly, but Landry just nipped the throw.
And I thought maybe she had her, but, you know, when it comes off the bat, you figure that it's a very close play. That could have gone either way. Landry is, she's just pretty to watch run. And you know that if she gets...
On the ground at first, Josefa kicks it. And again, the defense for Georgia has to be sharper. Right on cue, Josefa with just her 5th error all year.
Well, she was playing back behind the first base bag, respecting the power that Bailey Landry can swing away with, and she played it right. She was swinging away, hit that ball hard, but because she was playing so deep, it had enough time to take the bat hot.
At-bats, do something positive in the at-bat, move the runner.
Landry gets it down on the dirt, it's spinning, and there is no play. Bailey Landry dumped that one in the dirt. It just sat there spinning, and she has terrific speed and would have beaten it out.
South Carolina leads the conference in giving up sack hits, and I believe it has something to do with the fact that they're drop ball pitchers. You know, as
Tomorrow, we'll either see Sobieski again or perhaps Tally Woodson. It rolls to the wall in left center field. Look at Landry run. She slides in with a triple. That's her 3rd base hit of the day. You don't see triples to left field very often.
I tell you, she is one of the prettiest athletes running from home to third. Just kind of has another gear, and just is, you know, this is what made her so incredible last year. Got a lot of power for somebody that slaps, but she's got kind of world-class speed in softball. She's long and lean, so she's got those long strides.
The 3-2 pitch again. Chop back to the circle, and Sobieski had to put it in her pocket. Bailey Landry runs like a deer to first base.
If the ball bounces twice, Bailey Landry will be safe, and this is exactly what happened. She has no play.
And now
the Bulldog defense drawn in against Bailey Landry. That ball's headed for the left field, and it rolls right past Heimberger. And this will be at least a triple. Standing up, safe at 3rd, is Landry. The slapper goes opposite field and
leads the SEC, as we said, at number 2 in the nation with that batting average. And a .536 on base percentage to boot.
Yeah, you know, Bailey Landry's one of those hitters that can just do a little bit of everything. She comes in the game with killer speed. She can drop a bunt down, beat it out for a base hit. Then she can also put one over the wall for a home run. And like you said, 6 doubles and already 5 triples. So she's not one of those true slappers.
Her at bat by not leveling the bat as if she's showing bunt right now. That's just the way she does about every single pitch. And then she'll put the bat back on her shoulder.
That's the greatest thing about her game, though, because she can do anything with that bat. She can lay it down for a bunt. She can slap it by the infielder. She can hit it out of the park. She can hit it in the gaps. So those infielders are not quite sure where and how to play her. Plus, she is very fast from the left side.